getting a little bit sidetracked here. Baker Mayfield. Did you see what he put out?
Oh yeah,
at a podcast interview.
Yes.
He's dead on.
Yeah, I agree.
I've gave Baker more crap than anybody on this show. I've said I don't think he is ever going to be above average. I wouldn't start him on my team. He had a great point. He said, "Let me come to your cubicle and yell at you. Let me boo and yell F you and see how you perform at work."
So if anybody's watching this, would just like tag Baker Mayfield like 1,000 times. We would more than happy welcome him on the show and talk crap to his face. That'd be great.
I don't know.
I wouldn't talk crap to his face. If Baker Mayfield would join the show, how awesome would that be?
I got a caricature done one time, and I dead on 100% Baker Mayfield of myself.
With the big head thing?
Yeah, I'll find it and get it on the show for you guys, but
That's
dead
hilarious.
on Baker Mayfield.
All right, but let's talk about this for a second. Baker Mayfield, what's his contract? What's he making right now?
$20 million, like 19.
$20 million.
I love that you just know that right off the top of your head. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's our numbers guy. He's making $20 million to play a team sport where heckling is part of it. I mean, it is whatever. You're going to go into somebody's cubicle who's making $50,000, who doesn't want to be there to begin with, and heckle him. It's a little different. I get that he has a little bit of a point where it's like, he hears some stuff that if it was man-to-man, face-to-face, no shot, half the people say it. But I think it's a little different where his place of work, that is 100% whatever.
It's part of the job.
Yeah. I mean, they want their fans to be rowdy, loud, talk crap, get underneath the skin of the opposing team and all that. Somebody at a cubicle, it's literally they have white noise because sometimes it's too quiet and they have to have some sort of background noise so people don't go crazy. I think it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But good for him for saying it.
You don't make $20 million if there aren't people there yelling at you, right? If that's an empty stadium, you're not making anything.
You got to also keep in mind the kind of player Baker Mayfield is and the kind of player he's always has been. The dude wasn't recruited out of high school very well. I guess he signed with Texas Tech right away out of the high school, maybe. I think that's right. Texas Tech out of high school, didn't start right away, ended up transferring to Oklahoma. He's constantly playing with a chip on his shoulder, constantly. All these antics on the sidelines, things like that. He's a small statured quarterback. People have that against him as well. He ends up playing himself into a number one pick. Obviously, the guy's got talent. I mean, I don't know what's holding him back. I know it's probably not talent because he's won pretty much everywhere he's been. It may be a mental thing for him. The Browns may not be a good fit. He may need to be fit in a system with, a head coach, a consistent one anyway, that's old school, maybe like a Bill Belichick. Or maybe Bruce Arians retired, but he would be another good one that I could fit him in there with. A guy like Andy Reid, somebody that's been there, and done it.
Whoa, Andy Reid?
Yeah.
Do we know?
Are you kidding me?
Do we know who Andy Reid has?
I know who he has, but he's a veteran face on the sideline that's been there for a while. The revolving door of head coaches in Cleveland is their problem. They can't get somebody to stick there, and that's hard on a team, especially a guy like Baker Mayfield who has how many different OCs coming in every year, putting in new systems, and he's got to learn. He's got to do this. He's got to do that. A revolving door of offensive linemen, a revolving door of receivers. There's no consistency anywhere. If he landed somewhere with some consistency, I think he would be a middle tier quarterback in the league. I honestly do. He's definitely better than some other starters in this league.
Yeah, I don't think he's the worst guy, but I'm not going out and getting him.
Somebody will.